Hello, all of you. As I first started honing in on the Karlie Guse case again, my dog started barking really loud out in the kitchen. I'm not sure if she sees a spirit here or not, but she usually does bark sometimes at nothing, so that means a spirit's here in my home. But I did some notes on Karlie Guse again, and because my spirits started talking about some things that I put 2 and 2 together on locations, and I figured they were talking about the Karlie Guse case. So the notes I took were what my spirits were telling me, and a location in Santa Maria, California. So I'm just going off total guidance from Spirit that this is a significant location, Santa Maria, California. I saw a vision yesterday of a girl walking, first of all, and then a truck comes and picks her up, truck driver in a truck, and then she gets out somehow and starts running, and he catches her, and then she escapes from him again, and then he throws her down and knocks her out and drags her. And then I got another vision, very, very, very clear, that I was remote viewing. Hi, guys. Thanks for being here. Karlie Guse case first before I go online and do your free reads today. So then I got another vision. And by the way, I just sent your book out, Servant of Mars. Thank you. I got this vision of like patio Christmas lights over a kind of like, oh, can you guys help me on here? Those things that you see on beaches like in Florida, they're like little tiki bars. They have the straw and you go under them and you get a drink, you get a margarita while you're on the beach or something. But you know, they look like this, and this is what I drew. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Okay. So I drew it the best I could. That's the straw up here. They call it a barbecue, and my spirits kept talking about a barbecue. And I went on there, and there actually is a Santa Maria, California barbecue grill, actually, that they make in Santa Maria, California. And then they go, he helped them make the grill. I'm like, what? Does he work for? I don't know, but you know, it could be like he helped them install the grill. It could be somebody that works at this place. It's like a Mexican restaurant, but it has an outside patio bar. I think the perpetrator might frequent there. And that was all I got from the visions. I get disturbing visions sometimes that I don't understand what they mean. Like the other day I got a vision that was a mother and a daughter walking with their masks on. I didn't know quite what that vision was yet. I usually find out what my visions mean like sometimes up to weeks later. Like for instance, one day I saw a vision of my husband, and he was pulling a old-fashioned antique like motorcycle, like to start it, you know, how the thing pulls up like this, and still don't know what that vision represents. I sometimes get tidbits of information like where my husband is. He doesn't know though, don't tell him. He never watches these videos. So that's the cool thing about being a psychic, is that I can hone in on my husband if I want. And he doesn't know I'm spying on him because I can remote view where he is. So if he's like hanging out at the bar that day, I can see who he's talking to. But anyway, I'm going back to Karlie Guse. I really, really, really want Karlie Guse to be found. She's been missing for around, I think, not sure, for quite a while. Now, oh yeah, I did pull some disturbing cards. I'm going to find the cards. What did I do with those? Oh yeah. I was really, really worried about these cards that I pulled last night, these are really cool cards. They're not even for tarot reading, but they're called Ringling illustration cards. And I'll show you the card pull I did last night on Karlie Guse, which was interesting. Something about a television. Something about a girl dressed up nice, but serpents around her. That's why I was worried that she could be held by a sex trafficking ring. Something about a guy that builds things, see? These cards are really cool. Something about like a girl that has to do, work like that kind of work. This like Karlie, like shocked, like her eyes are wide and surprised, like, oh, the roots. She has to dig deep to her roots. I was worried that this meant she was in the ground, but she's picking beats, hearts. Like her heart. This is another one that made me think. This was the evil guy that had something to do with it. This one really, really struck me, this one. It looked so much even like Karlie, like she was sleeping at night and she had like other women around her that were also kind of like, I think she was sex trafficked now, and I think that she is being given drugs, and that's hence the look on her face, or just that the only time she gets peace is when she sleeps at night. I'm really concerned that they need to find Karlie. I saw a vision a long time ago of, I was working for the Underground Railroads and I was emailing this lady. The Underground Railroad they allowed me to volunteer for them. They help find and save victims of being sex trafficked and human trafficked, and save children. And I emailed her with all the information that I got, and I think that I wasn't there yet with the location that was accurate. But now I do feel like my spirits are really, because they've been talking about this Santa Maria thing, California, for a long time. And I do feel, getting back to the subject that I was talking about, I contacted the Underground Railroad that I volunteer for, because they let me volunteer with my psychic gifts to see if I can help this cold case of Karlie Guse. I have no clue, though, if they're reading my emails, so I just thought I'd go live here on YouTube. And it's hard because, it's not hard. I shouldn't say it's hard. Yeah, a hut. Yeah, like a grass hut, tiki bar. So anyway, that was the notes. I'm gonna, if YouTube wants to screenshot it or whatever. Those are all my notes. It says Santa Maria, California, tiki hut, barbecue grill in Santa Maria, California. It's like an outdoor patio. I got Mexico. The other thing that, is like came to me in a revelation is a lot of people go missing all the time from Mexico. Because there's a lot of Mexican workers that work those like lower bottom of the barrel jobs, and nobody really cares about them as much because they are very low poverty-ridden young females that are getting abducted a lot. And my spirit guides kept talking about New Mexico a while back. They kept saying it for like a whole year. I still have to figure out why they said that. But here's the thing, is like my spirits have been talking about Willow for a long time. And then here, the town, next couple towns over, there's this murder-suicide on Willowwood Drive in Elyria. And I was like, wow. I had told a law enforcement person that came to me for a class to hone in on his psychic abilities from Elyria, and him and his wife, and lo and behold, here I had told him, because I think that they lived on the same street, I said, something's weird about one of your neighbors, something's going to happen, because an owl hooted really loud outside when I was doing a reading for him, and we both kind of freaked out. It was at night in the evening, and the owl hooted so loud just right by us that I jumped and he jumped, you know, because it was just like right outside the window. We always have to honor those kind of signs, because owl, depending on how many times they hoot, it could mean somebody's going to pass. If they hoot around like 7 or 9 times, it's a sign that there's going to be something significant, that somebody's going to die. If they hoot like 2 times, that could mean congratulations, abundance is coming in your life. So count the times if you hear an owl hoot. Owl, it represents magic. Again, I have this painting that my sister did that I'm very proud of, because my sister's a lot like me. And the owl is very significant to me, and she sent this to me in the mail. Her oil painting. She also writes poetry, and she's very good at it. Actually, you know what? I wonder if my sister would mind if I read one of her poems sometime on here, but I'll have to get her permission first. But, you know, these voices pretty much go on all day long for me. You know, like lately I've been hearing Soundgarden, and here I have to do a separate video about this, that this guy, Chris Cornell, who is a rock and roll artist, died supposedly of suicide. His spirit has been coming to me and talking to me. And it was when I was doing a Britney Spears video, I thought that they meant that Soundgarden was going to be the new record label that Britney was going to go by. But here it was this guy in spirit talking to me. So a lot of times, you know, it'll be confusing, but then I'll know later what my spirits mean by, if they say a certain word, I'll always know later. So I am trying to relax into myself lately. I have little time for a card pull here for all of you who are watching. I thank you so much for watching this one about Karlie Guse, because if you guys want to look up her missing person case on Google, you can. Please see if anybody can get active in helping raise money. I'm doing a GoFundMe for Thorn. You can go find it on GoFundMe and then type in my name, Jane Voneman-DuPerow, and it'll come up. And even if somebody has like $2 to donate, that would be really helpful, because the proceeds go to Thorn. Thorn helps create software to help save victims of human trafficking. Now, I just heard that they were literally calling somebody. I shouldn't even draw energy to this, but I had to Google what it meant. But it's called the black hat. Black hat. It's where people can hack into computers, but they're hacking for a good reason. So they hack into computers, if they're black hat people, to catch human traffic victims and rings, sex traffic rings. Okay, so I'm trying to help, and I'm literally doing some like undercover work. So I'll explain more about that later, because I got to watch what I say. So anyway, my phone keeps ringing out there. Can you guys hold on a minute? I got to get my cell phone. 1 sec. I'll be back to do your readings in a minute. Oh, hi, how are you?
Listen, let me tell you
Okay.
The film name was Stockholm, 2000, so it was 8 hours away from us. And the director, producer is Julian Fellows.
Okay, I know. Yeah, that's his name, Julian Fellows. Okay, great.
So I don't know about the 8 hours away, Biltmore Manor. I don't know where that's not.
Okay, because my spirit guides kept saying Biltmore Estates, but this was for something else. Yeah, because I'm on a YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm doing a live YouTube video right now, so you're on the YouTube with me right now talking.
Oh, I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
do you want to go on FaceTime and show them your face?
No, I need a shower.
You look terrible. Okay. I'm talking to my friends, guys. Okay.
So, But you know what? If there was something going on in the United States, then I'm into anything that's performing. You know me. If it's
I know.
acting,
So I don't know what my guides are talking about yet, but I'll find out more and I'll let you know.
Alright,
But
well,
also, I can go for a walk today if you want to.
Well, it's shitty now, but yeah, let's go for what I need to. I want to
Okay.
get I keep saying I gotta get rid of the weight and then don't do anything about it.
Okay, don't
So
say any swear words while you're on YouTube. You have to keep it family and clean. It's okay. Go right in. They didn't hear you. It's okay. All right. Well, I gotta let you. S. All right. Hey, I gotta go. You go. It's Essie out. S.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye.
Oh,
I'll see you later. Okay. Sorry. She knows. I just can't. I can't violate any rules anymore because I was saying things and words that is not good for family viewers for YouTube. So I want to be monetized on YouTube, and I didn't know the rules. So unfortunately, it seemed like I'm always a rule breaker, but I really want to abide by the rules because I really want to get paid by YouTube for all this volunteering I've been doing. Okay, enough of that story now. There has been a dove that came twice to me out my window singing. What could that mean? Wow, I've had a dove experience too. It's weird. Somebody took a photo of a white dove in my neighborhood and put the picture on our street watch for my neighborhood watch. So yes, some doves are coming and giving us signs. So usually it's from a spirit and it means peace. It means it's a sign, just be peaceful, like the dove. The dove is a messenger. I mean, if you look up the totem animal for dove, watch, I'll Google it by Siri. The meaning of the dove totem.
Here's what I found.
Dove symbolism means pure spirit. Bird totems offer inspiration combined with a grounding element to make new. They're very symbolic. They also represent the Mother Mary in Christian legend, care, devotion, purity, and peace. Ishtar in Assyrian culture, promise of hope and salvation. Aphrodite and Venus viewing the soul or a sense of higher love. Which one would represent something to you, Shar? Would you go with the viewing of the soul or the sense of higher love? Or would you go by care, devotion, purity, and peace? It's associated with mother figures, the Mother Virgin Mary in Christianity, which I love that Mary. I have some Mary statues in my altar in my reading room. I grew up Catholic, so I used to say the Hail Mary daily for prayer. Another confirmation about maternal attributes as well as self-sacrifice for the sake of their offspring is that they cease foraging for food just before their babies are born. This temporary starvation ensures a purer milk formulation for their offspring. So it's like they sacrifice themselves. The softly lulling coos of the dove are testimony to a divinely calming presence among us. In fact, their soft vocalizations and docile appearance enhances their interpretation as celestial messengers. Wow, that is really cool. Or the symbolic link between earth and air. That is really cool. The dove is symbol of the soul's release from its earthbound duty. The dove is a symbol, let's say that again. The dove is a symbol of the soul's release from its earthbound bound duty. Wow. That's heavy duty. This means a lot to me. Thank you for pointing this out, Shar. Regardless of external circumstances, Shar, peace is always a touch away within you and always available to you. It is said that if the dove flies into your life, you are being asked to go within and release your emotional disharmony. I'm sure everybody can relate who's watching on here. We all have sometimes emotional disharmony. Actually, I have disharmony a little bit today just because I drank too much coffee. It scattered my energy terribly. I'm trying to get off caffeine. It's really hard. I actually drank more caffeine today than I was supposed to because I'm supposed to be getting totally off it. So go figure. Addictions are very hard to get off of. But coffee and caffeine to me can scatter my energy like crazy. It's also about the shamanistic journey that you're on. I'm on a shamanistic journey. I'm a shaman. Pure spirit, pure matter, and pure spirit. And I was just listening to my guides the other day. My spirits came in and they said there is foreign matter in the universe right now. And I looked it up, I Googled it right away. It was talking about galaxies and celestial beings, that there really is celestial beings, and they're really in the universe right now, especially foreign matter in the universe. There was just a comet, the Neowise comet. There's a lot of stuff going on right now in the universe that we should be aware of. A lot of people I've noticed are talking about UFOs. People have been talking about UFOs since the beginning of time. Do I believe in UFOs? Absolutely yes. Could Karlie Guse have been abducted by a UFO? No, because I saw a vision of her walking on the street and a truck driver picked her up. And even Phil Donahue on his show, who interviewed the mom, and people were trying to accuse the stepmom of Karlie Guse, but I don't feel her stepmom did it. I feel like it was a truck driver. So I feel very clear on this because I saw the vision when I really focused in on honed in on Karlie Guse. So that's what I'm going to say. The dove could mean celebration. I hope to God that something shifts from my reading. But I do feel the energy is spinning. I feel almost like so powerful lately that I feel almost scared of my own power. And I'm trying to like release that daily by doing grounding exercises and just going and running errands and going shopping, grocery shopping. And, the voices right now are relentless. They won't let up because they know in the wintertime I get tired and I just want to rest. I'm really high energy in the summer, but then winter. But I've been pushing myself and working very hard on these cases, and I hope something comes to light with my psychic work that I do on these volunteer cases. It's weird because lately even they were telling me how, certain people in Hollywood are messed up. They were talking about this real long time ago record label guy that was the head of the record label president who almost shot John Lennon with a gun because he was so stir crazy. I mean, if you think about it, people in Hollywood, they can have their crazy moments. They can be at home and just like be off one day and be angry. Like Elvis Presley shot the TV, I mean, sometimes people don't know how to handle being a celebrity because they're not grounded enough. And yes, the casting couch is really real. I'm sorry, I'm diverting off subjects, but, and these people are trying to expose this. And I heard that Mel Gibson is really trying to expose Hollywood and how crazy it all was and how many children in Hollywood were taken advantage of and things. And it's really like, you just makes you wonder, like, why did I ever want to be famous in the first place? Because just living your safe, secure life at home, is better than having all that you have to deal with. There was a thing that Macaulay Culkin supposedly said about the little girl that was in the movie, what was it, Poltergeist, the little cute blonde-haired girl. And I don't even want to go into it or draw energy to it because it's just so awful. And Macaulay Culkin was really upset because he said he threw up all over the executive director's shoes when the guy pulled him in his office because he told him something about the girl that was in the movie Poltergeist. She died right after she did that movie. Very mysterious death. Also mysterious deaths are Brittany Murphy. Very beautiful actress. She used to date Ashton Kutcher. I think she was supposed to get married to him, but then she ended up not getting married to him. It didn't work out. Anyway, there's just so many things to go into about all this stuff. So let me go into your questions here. Yesterday was the full moon and everyone I knew was in such a bad mood. I had to sage my room. Wow. Yeah, I was in a really good mood yesterday. I was like mellow and I was like, oh God, I want to feel like this forever. I feel so amazing. And I think it's because I did some grounding exercises to really ground myself yesterday. I think the energy for me is more static today for me, but I'm a Scorpio and I was born October 30th in right outside of Salem, Massachusetts, in a little town called Springfield, about 5 minutes away from literally Salem. So I was right on the borderline. And my dad thinks that that's why I have these psychic gifts, because I was conceived in a little town right outside called Silver Creek, which is right outside of a huge psychic community called Lilydale, New York, in Fredonia, New York. And people go there, and it's a community of psychics that live there. And famous psychics live there, like Lisa Williams and Michelle White Dove. You can Google their names. They're very huge, but they're like $1,000 a reading. And I was going to take a Lisa Williams class, but her classes are quite high at $800. But yeah, and I took a small class from her, and I got to meet her in New York. And she does this forensic mediumship all the time. She's located people on missing person cases and things. And I just feel it's weird that like at the stage that I'm at right now, I'm finally starting to now get to that higher level to where I can contribute to things like that, because that has always been a dream of mine too. Okay, so follow your dreams, people, because they really do come true. I have a show Saturday that I'm going to be in on stage as a medium in Lorain, Ohio. I think I'm going to get my hair a trim and do my nails and color my hair, put some blonde highlights in it, get ready for my show, get some nice shoes, some really high heels maybe. You guys can answer the questions on the poll, P-O-L-L, to see which one you think I should do live. And of course, I know you guys want always your free readings, and I will be available here to do more of those free readings for all the people who are faithfully watching me every day here on here. And you get chances to win free prizes too for me that I ship out to you. Aren't these shoes cool? I got these. These are mine. Snakeskin. So I love cool shoes. I've always been a shoe girl. Like if you go into my closet, you'll see tiger print shoes, pink purses to go with. All right, so guys, thank you for being here. Yeah, my son's doing a show today. He's filming a television commercial here in our home, out there in the other room. He's got it all cool. He's got a curtain that's beautiful, sequiny, glittery, and then he's got these beautiful colored strobe lights going, this music in the background, and he's like, when are you leaving? Because I'm filming my commercial. And I'm like, okay, I'll leave. But I would like to stick around and stay too to see, because I always have so much fun with them, the drag queens. He's in a famous drag queen show in the Cleveland area. I'll show you what he looks like. I'll show you my son's photo. Paul. He's older. People think he's young, but I'm old that I have a son this age, but I don't tell my age, but you guys probably will know because I'll show you my son. So there's him and my son's, can you see it? Can't see it very well. But that's Samantha Echo, his friend that he's in the show with, and that's Paul right there on the left with the pink dress. I'll show you a better picture. One time he did Marilyn Monroe impersonation. He did it so well, I just couldn't believe how good it was. He's got an amazing, beautiful voice. Can you see that? That's my son. And he does all these shows in the area. Oh, this is him. He looks so beautiful here. Can you see how beautiful he looks here? He absolutely loves Mariah Carey. He tried out for the RuPaul's Drag Race show. He didn't make it yet. I go to a lot of his drag shows, and this is my stepdaughter. My stepdaughter Courtney is literally famous. That's her right here. She was on America's Next Top Model, Cycle 22. She came in 9th. So I was proud of her. And that's Paul, my son. So they hang out a lot together. They go out together a lot. And here's him again. He has different looks all the time. Here's him and Samantha Echo. Whoops, he has a show called Delusional Divas of Drag, and you guys can go on Facebook and like that page. And we were all in a music video, the whole bunch of us, the other day. We did a music video on the beach for a remake of the song, Whitney Houston's song, I Want to Dance with Somebody. So that was fun. I was with all the drag queens. We have this one here, Keith Deschott, which is Karma Couture. We got this one here. And I don't remember all their names, sorry. But they're all fun. Let me see. Jolie Black, Karma Couture, and Cardi Red Diamond. Cardi Red Diamond. So they're all very, very popular drag queens in the Cleveland area. I kind of knew ever since my son was 4 that he was gay. And then he decided to come out as drag. And it's been a fun journey because he has an amazing singing voice. He said he never got anywhere singing straight, as a straight male. But he got somewhere. Oh yeah, and he did a impersonation one time of Mariah Carey, and sings Mariah Carey. One second. You guys mind watching this? I hope he doesn't get mad at me for putting this on, because he's so picky and weird how he gets mad at me sometimes if I put stuff on that he doesn't approve that I put on. But I doubt he would get mad about this because it's on Facebook. So that's his impersonation of Mariah Carey. So yeah, so follow him on that page and follow me on my Facebook page, and I'm going to write down my email address right now. It's ladybutterfly1059. My spirit guides told me I was supposed to be his micromanager. I don't know what they meant by that yet. But it's hard to work with people, though, in your family, you know. I feel sorry for the Kardashians because I'm going to do a Kardashian thing next because Mama B came on and asked me to do one for Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. So I'm going to go live and do that one for her. Thank you guys for being here. I started out with a Karlie Guse thing, and then it turned into all this. So anyway, that's just how I am. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys, for being here. Oh, good. I'm glad you made the money jar. That's great. Yes, during the full moon, that's a great time to make it, too. I just shake it every day and do the twinkle five, make my money come alive, okay? And just do it 7 times. Say twinkle five, make my money come alive, and shake it. And do the coin drop in the jar 7 times. Make a coin jingling sound in the jar 7 times. It will bring you abundance, prosperity. You could even win the lottery. However you think your abundance is going to come. Be inspired today. Servant of Mars, I think you should be doing some readings. I think you should get some tarot cards and start doing some readings for people. I think you're highly intuitive. Read my book. It's coming in the mail. I just sent it this morning. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye. Have a great day.